Hey guys, TheRealImaginary here. Welcome to an Imaginary Sunday. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I've never done this before. I'm going to be doing a nail tutorial. I have noticed that galaxy is a big thing right now, and a couple weeks ago I painted my nails like little mini galaxies, and I posted a picture on Instagram and asked you guys to like it if you want a tutorial, and I got quite a few likes on it, so here we are with the tutorial. Let's do this! Okay, so like I said, this is the first time of me ever doing something like this, so bear with me. My hands are cut up. My kittens have been very playful lately, so sorry about that. And I don't know why my knuckles have been very itchy lately, but we're not going to talk about that. I will take off my rings, so voila, my hands are just ready to be decorated. I did have them painted, so I do have kind of like blue in the creases, but whatever. That doesn't matter. I'm using this kit. It's a Galaxy Effects kit. Ooh, so fancy. And it comes with this little tool that I accidentally destroyed. I wasn't thinking whenever I did my nails for the first time that I should probably clean this before it dries. So yeah, but that's okay, right? I have the other side. If it doesn't work, I do have some crafting stuff upstairs that I will get to use for the sponge. There are directions on the back. It's just 4 simple steps as to how to do this. I'll just do them for you. First, we're gonna start out with this blue color. Normally, I would do a base coat, but screw that. Who has got time for that? Just wanna make sure you kind of shake it up good. And then I just apply a pretty heavy coat. Whenever I paint my nails, I am not neat about it. I will rather go back in later and clean it up with some nail polish and a Q-tip than try to be neat about it. So excuse me if I'm a little bit messy. Now that the first coat is done, we are going to let it dry for a little bit, and then we'll put on a second coat. They are dry enough now that I can put on a second coat of the blue. This is the one I really kind of try to goop on there to cover up any imperfections on the first coat we did. We have the first color completed. The blue is ready, and we are just going to let it dry a little bit. For me, this is the hardest part of doing your nails, is waiting in between coats for it to dry, because I just like to touch things. I don't know, I'm weird like that. So hopefully I won't mess these up. Okay, I went and stood in front of our heater for a few minutes to try to kind of bake this on here. I did accidentally touch my ring finger on my left hand, but that's okay. It's okay. The next step is to take the red color and put it on the sponge and sponge your nails. What I did last time, and I liked how it looked, I took the red and the white and put on the sponge and dabbed them on my fingers, and it worked pretty well for me. The last time I did these nails, I was really smart, and I did them in bed. So I'm hoping this turns out better than last time. I mean, I liked them last time. Just shake both of these up and get them open, and we are ready to apply. I hope this isn't messed up. It should be okay. This might be the last time I ever use this sponge, though. And what I did is I just gooped it on here. Nice and goopy. Got a good amount on there, because it will soak up a lot into the sponge. And then I took the white and added some color to it. And then reapplied some white. Or red, whatever that color is. And then hopefully this won't fall out on me. Let's move these. Did a little sponging. And voila, it makes somewhat of a galaxy. You just continue. Whoops! That's what I was afraid of. Screw the utensil, I'll use this. And don't be afraid to reapply if need be. You don't want to run out. They're a little different every time, and some will look better than others, but that's okay, such is life. Just trying to be very careful with it, because I don't want to get too much or too little. You can always add more, but you can't take away unless you start over, and who has time for that? Last one. Gonna add a little bit more red to that. And then to get off all the excess, I'm just gonna use this here paper. Then you just gotta give these a little bit of time to dry. Personally, I think my right hand, or my left hand, whichever hand this is, turned out a lot better than my right. Now, I want them to be kind of dry, but yet kind of wet at the same time for the next part. Because I take this little tool. It's got a little bubble thing at the end. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see what you can see right now, so it's got this little bubble at the end. What I'm gonna do is take some of the white and put on my paper and just make a little puddle. Because if you have a little puddle, it's a lot easier. Then you take the little bubble end, dip it in your puddle, and just do a couple little dots on each nail. You can have small dots or big dots or multiple dots or no dots, whatever, it's completely up to you. Because it's a galaxy, no two are alike. Mainly because for me, it's hard to have kind of a random pattern. That way they're not all the same or similar. I have a pretty steady hand, I like to think. At least my right one is. Wait till we get to the left hand. And I'll just give this a couple minutes to dry. I feel as though they are dry enough, so we're going to do the last part in our galaxy nails. The last color is just a glitter top coat. You just very simply shake it up and apply it over top of your little mini galaxies. It's very sparkly. I like this stuff because it's darker and adds kind of like a depth to it. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. But I really like how this kind of finishes everything up. And it's a top coat, so it protects your lovely little galaxies for as long as the elements will allow, which truly isn't that long. Whoops, I put way too much on that nail. Here is just a before and after of the top coat. I think it really makes a really awesome difference. And there you guys go. There is my finished galaxy nails. They turned out a lot better than whenever I did them in my bed. Whenever they are completely dry, I will come in with some nail polish remover and get rid of this excess along the edges, but I'm going to wait for them to be dry, that way I don't mess them up. And what I like to do is whenever I shower, I just take my thumbnail and go along and try to get as much off as I can. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you can see me, because I really don't know. Go follow me on Instagram. There are links down in my imagination, so I will post pictures of these once I get them all cleaned up. Like and favorite if you enjoyed, and subscribe and become one of my imaginary friends. Snapchat me, you guys, at TheRealImaginary95. I have been really bored lately and want to Snapchat, so snap me. Bye guys, I love you. I will see you next Sunday with another Imaginary Sunday, and tomorrow with a gaming video. I hope to see you there. Bye! Can't really do my heart. I don't want to touch my nails.